What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk to you about Rivian. I want to give you a quick overview of some of the data points, what shorts did, and what really caused it to go down as much as it did. Before getting to any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, Rivian did go down 6.84%, 1098 the low, 1160 the high. And there was a lot of volume, so 53.1 million shares were traded, 28.1 is the average. Regrettably, you did have a lot of the volume that did happen today was entities selling. So these are all the transactions that did occur on the secondary market above $100,000. Basically, everything that does show as a bid essentially was a sell. So 1.69, 1.02. Obviously, you guys can see the rest, 17.3. So yeah, as soon as the market opened, you had one entity that did buy somehow pre-market for 114,000 for whatever reason. And then yeah, so straight out the gate, 4.86 million and everything else. So that is what caused all of this crazy crap. And all of this basically stemmed from this. So our friend Adam Jonas at Morgan Stanley did downgrade the whole entire US auto industry. And the funny thing is, he's gone back and forth. So initially, way back in the day, I remember, was it 2021, 2022, he was bullish on Tesla, bearish on everything, including Rivian. And then 2023 came around. Obviously, I think Wall Street started to take notice of Rivian, started to get more and more attention. And so Adam Jonas kind of jumped on that bandwagon, if that kind of makes sense, and was bullish on Rivian. But since then, he's kind of turned bearish on everything with the exception of Tesla. And so lo and behold, this is why you had the whole sector, subtract Tesla, in the red. So in reality, yes, it can be seen as a very big overreaction. But I always got to give credit when credit is due. Adam Jonas has been one of the only EV analysts that has been correct. So again, is he right? Is he wrong? I'm not really sure. We'll just have to wait and see. But with housing data that did come out, the likelihood of a following 50 basis point cut for the November 7th meeting did go up slightly. So now there is a 62.3% likelihood of that occurring, and also now a 25 basis point cut for the December 18th. So basically 125 basis points in 2024. That would be epic, very good for the EV sector. I don't know, it doesn't actually state that here, but I don't know if he's factoring in 125 basis points. We'll just have to wait and see, essentially. But moving on, you had shorts returning some shares. And this is why I like to analyze this information, because if shorts did see legitimate cause for concern, they would be doubling the hell down. Because moving over here, there is more than 1 million shares available to be shorted. So when it comes down to it, there's more than enough ammunition. So if they really want it, they could easily double down, like I said, but they didn't. They returned 448,000 shares. 17.6% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 127.48 million shares. Cost to borrow average 1.04. Cost to borrow minimum is negative. So meaning there is broker, maybe multiple or just one. Brokers out there physically paying people to short Rivian. Signs of manipulation, it's not crazy amount. It's only negative 0.2%, but still, I think it's kind of the basis behind that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Moving over to options, 7.59 million in calls, 6.39 million in puts. I know it seems like a lot, but for a Rivian, that's kind of low. So once again, something to just be aware of. But 40% of all the options being done on or today was bearish. Of the call options that were purchased, you see a consensus for it to be above $12. Of course, GDP and also initial jobless claims are coming out Thursday, PCE on Friday. So that might give it a nice boost up potentially, depending on the data. And then looking at puts, you do see a consensus for it to be sub 1050 by the next couple weeks. And oddly, you see a lot around January 17th, 2025, sub 750. So some entities out there, large entities, are really betting that Rivian is going to shit the bed. Pardon my French. But when it comes down to all the entities selling, they could also be selling because of Rivian's technicals. With it closing at 1103, it is trading between this S3 and this S2. So $11.10 is going to be the next strong resistance / target, and then $10.34 is going to be that next strong support. Looking on the actual chart itself, let's pull this up. So right now it's yeah, it went from bad to worse based on the technical. So full on breakdown essentially, so not good by any means. Looking at stochastic, you do see it very oversold. So if there is a good piece of news, maybe a positive analyst rating that does come out, you could see some rush of value investors, similar to what happened after this sell-off right here on the 20th. But yeah, there's a lot of red flags when it comes down to Rivian. And yeah, it's the technicals, out of even comparing it to other EVs, other growth stocks, Rivian is in a whole different ball game of trouble right now. So in reality, it might be kind of trending towards that $10 range, mid-10s. So kind of just watch for a lot of the support and resistance points. Number of retail investors have been getting out. And yeah, all in all, this is kind of what Rivian is, the mess that it is. So technicals aren't looking the best. Shorts though, 17%, that is rather high. Again, I think today was a bullish signal, but for the most part, shorts have been really doubling down ever since it looks like around August, tail end of August. So shorts do feel that there is more downside coming with Rivian, just have been slowly increasing their position. So let me know your thoughts on Rivian. This is a quick evening video. Some people did ask and request this, so my apologies on the timeliness. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and make sure you guys definitely take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it. They give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Link to this is in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.